Right now you have 59 minutes and 40 minutes. An hour more time. That motor engineer, right? Yeah, 14.
And that right there is why I don't take the bike to the track at stock height. Now, I did get to try out the launch control for this time, and at stock height, it actually does help, but I didn't help out that much. I mean, I still couldn't break into the nines, whereas if I take this bike lowered, it's hard not to run a 9-second pass. So I would say if you're going to take the bike to the drag strip, I would forget about launch control, and I would just lower the bike and work on that hand clutch, you know, that slow, smooth release, and, you know, tying that in with throttle roll on. That's going to give you your best 60-foot time, your best short track time, because you're able to feed the throttle a little sooner. On this thing here, I mean, being as high as it is off the ground stock, this thing just wants to wheelie all the way through third gear. I mean, this thing's dancing all over the track. It probably doesn't show up on camera very well through the helmet view, but this thing is definitely a handful to try and control down the track. I mean, I'm doing 120 miles an hour, and it's just skimming the front tire across the ground. So it's definitely a little bit frightening. But hey, you know what? You don't know unless you try. I mean, well, I kind of knew what it was going to do at stock height, and I was hoping that I would get a 9-second pass out of it, but I'm not surprised that it didn't run a 9. So if I go back to the track, it's going to be lowered. It's going to be strapped. Maybe I'll try the launch control with it lowered to see if, I don't know, see if I can get it to go quicker. But I think ultimately you just got to learn how to use your clutch and learn how to feed the throttle into it. So I don't know. That was my experience with the bike at stock ride height with the launch control on. Let me know down below if you guys have experienced anything different than that. If you've gone quicker, you know, let me know down below, you know, how quick you've gone on your H2 at stock height. But I do intend on trying to get to the track again. I don't know if it's going to be the drag strip or if I'm going to take this thing on a road course. I'm trying to figure that out, but I will take the camera with, and I'll take you guys with if I do plan on doing that. But I do plan on riding the H2 more this year, maybe doing some vlogging on it. I'll try my hand at that, just to kind of give you the day-to-day, what it's like to ride this bike, to own this bike. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll see what the schedule permits. But yeah, that was my fun day at the drag strip. Massive shout out to Cole Daddy and my brother for filming and hanging out. That was awesome to see those guys out there. I hope they had a great time, and I still don't know what the footage looks like, so I hope the footage is enjoyable. I'm sure it is. Cole is really loving, you know, filming, so I'm sure that the content is going to be good for you guys. But yeah, thank you to them. It's very difficult to get somebody to hold a camera and to actually record, so it's harder than you think. But yeah, and a massive shout out to you guys who have subscribed and leave comments and, you know, like the videos, share the videos. Thank you guys so much. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel as successful as it is without you guys. So till the next video, guys, I'm Matt. This is Motorworks. We'll see you around.